Coming up next is an entrepreneur armed with ambition and a passion for travel.
My name is Melinda Sanganza, and I'm the founder of Noble Travel and Tours. I'm looking forward to be guided on how best we can operate our business to the next level.
Melinda is hoping that her business can secure a ticket to markets beyond the borders.
If I am to win this show, I would be excited, as I know it will have a positive impact on my business. We will expand in so many ways and will be able to reach greater heights.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, thank you, ma'am. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Please introduce yourself and tell us about your business.
I am Melinda Sanganza, and I am a travel consultant. So my passion for tourism started when I was studying tourism and hospitality management. After my graduation in 2018, I registered Noble Travel and Tours in 2019, which we officially started operating last year in January. At Noble Travel and Tours, we specialize in air ticket bookings, accommodation bookings, transfers, and packages. Our packages are local and international. We are driving domestic tourism at Noble Travel and Tours through creating packages for the different markets available. We do have family packages, corporate packages, and also group tours. Our main marketing channel is Facebook and also Instagram. We also carry out physical marketing. Physical marketing activities like distributing flyers in corporates, schools, and robot intersections. We also attend exhibition functions. Last year, our revenue was $10,000. To date, our revenue is $7,000. Our target for this year was to double up the revenue that we made last year. So our target for this year is $20,000.
Africa boasts breathtaking landscapes, world-renowned safaris, and rich cultural heritage. This entrepreneur is determined to carve out a niche in the competitive world of travel consultancy. The judges are eager to unpack her itinerary.
Right. Interesting. How do you propose to reach your export audience?
Okay. We have a plan of creating or having a website that will help us reach the international market, and also to push more with our social media platforms, especially Facebook, because at the moment, Facebook has really been helpful in getting the clients that we have at the moment.
Okay, what differentiates you from other travel and tour companies that are not situate locally?
We are not advertising and marketing all tourist destinations. We have only select destinations that we deal with. So each time we introduce a destination to our portfolio, we first take time to research on the destination, and then we offer it to the market.
So which destinations are you focusing on?
Destinations in Africa at the moment.
In an industry where high capital demands create towering barriers to entry, Leslie wants to know, does the business have the runway to allow for a proper takeoff?
In your business, I know there's a registration that you need to do so that you can do direct ticketing, right? Yes. Which should cost around $25,000. Is that so?
That's correct.
And also, for this business to be functional, you need to have a float, right? So that you pre-book for your clients, and then your clients can pay after 3 or 7 days, right?
That's right.
What is the solution around the working capital? Because I think that's the biggest thing. I've no doubt, clients you can have, and I've no doubt you can actually go and set up the same function in Zambia, but what is the plan around raising that? Pretty much should be around 50,000 so that at least your business is a bit stable. What is the plan around that?
At the moment, we were mainly hoping to drive ourselves so that maybe we can reach an amount that we can say we have set aside 25,000 for us to be registered with IATA.
It's IATA, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like your unique proposition, the only thing that I can see that is unique that you have or you can create is local tourism. You know, there's no one that is taking people to our local museum. There's no one that's taking people to the Heroes Acre. There's no one that's taking people to our local monuments, to Domboshava. You know, there's no day trip around the city, going to our markets. You know, I think packaging, you know, tourism like that, you can be affiliated to even local, you know, travel and tourism companies because you are willing to do that. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel there's a big market. We have tourists that come into the country or into the city, but no one is giving them that in-depth look at, you know, the history of Harare, right? And I think there's a massive gap there, you know, for you to fill. Even local kids that need to be taken to a village to sit around a fire with a gogo and a sekuru, you know, going to the homestead and looking at all the animals. That's local tourism. And a lot of that money is being left on the table because everyone wants the IATA and the international, accreditation. I think you need to look seriously into that because I don't know of many people or any that are doing that, that are playing in that segment.
Thank you for that.
Valuable insights from wisdom, an untapped local niche. However, Chad is concerned, if visibility is the lifeblood of tourism, then why is this business still off the digital map?
My question to you now is that what is the limitation? Why do you not have a website for someone who's selling a product on the international market?
Okay, for now it was an issue of resources.
Okay.
Because besides having revenue, a monthly revenue of an average of $700 per month, we also have rentals. Our marketing budget is quite high, even though we do not have a website yet. We promote our posts on Facebook a lot. So that costs us, as well as the physical exhibitions that we participate in. They've been taking quite a chunk from.
Have you tried to sort of capture user-generated content, people who've actually experienced your service, who can act as your brand evangelists, who then, when they travel, they post pictures, they tag you, they share, and have you explored that as an option to try and reduce your customer acquisition costs?
Okay, yes, we do ask our clients to mention us on their posts whenever they post, and then some they don't like posting.
Okay. In terms of the product that you're offering, I know you probably have competitors, direct or indirect. Where do you place yourself in terms of positioning if you were to compare yourself with the other?
The only limiting factor for us for now is that we do not have buses or combis to use for ourselves. We have to hire.
You don't need buses for you to be in business. Like the new business, look at Uber. They don't even have cars, but they're the biggest. It's just the issue of connecting who has it and who needs it. So I think it's a place that you need to play. And one thing that you need to do is to get yourself a website, because that's where the interactions happen, right?
Indeed, in today's business landscape, growth isn't just about assets. It's about access. However, despite her modest annual revenue, a lack of funds for key business operations raises red flags. Are the margins thin, or is the money lost in transit?
So For every dollar that you charge to your customers, how much are you retaining as a margin?
10%.
10%. Okay.
I think you can make a lot more if you curate your own tours and experiences. You know, there's a lot happening, you know, in the city right now. You got the bush experience. You've got there's a beach in
Borodale.
yeah, you know, and look into the national parks. They have,
Tarazi Falls.
yeah, they have great accommodation. The national parks, you know, the National Parks Agency, right? They have great accommodation, very cost effective, right? Look into creating things around that so that you can retain as much as possible.
And once you've making enough noise on the local market, okay, people are now going to find you from out there, and then you're going to be making the export generated funds. Okay, right.
For me, it's a no, because I think you got a lot of groundwork to do. It's a vast market, and you haven't begun to actually explore all the possibilities.
Yeah, I want to say congrats on being able to convince people to trust your vision enough to, you know, get you to a 17K revenue point from when you started last year up until now. Great start, but there's obviously a lot of work that needs to be done. What I would suggest you do, if you haven't already used some of these tools, I go and try and populate or figure out a document called the business model canvas. It will help you map on a one-pager who your key partners are, you know, what key activities you need to undertake. In essence, it will help you map your business in a way that sort of helps you redefine what you're offering, and you probably widen your margin from your 10%. You find that maybe you may actually start pushing anything between 30 to 100%. So I'm going to say not yet, but I think there's prospect for you to really build something unique for this market.
I'm going to give you a no. And it's simply because you came here holding your hands. The next time you come here, and I want you to promise you're going to come back, I want to see you wearing some safari shorts, a safari hat, and, you know, come here with some pics or a video on the last trip that you organized and all of that. Like, put some fun and energy. Like, you're young, you've got no excuse. You've got no excuse not to be out there. I mean, go to some youths for churches. They're always trying to find some trips and stuff. Sell them some packages. You know, come back here with the energy that shows that you know what you're doing in your industry.
Why don't you give her a yes so that she comes on the next round?
No, I don't want her to come on the next round. It's going to take her some time to get all of that going.
Is that so?
I think if she comes back next season even, yeah? Have a full cycle. You know, there are things that we do in the summer months, there are things that we do in the winter months.
3 verdicts are in, and unfortunately, the judges are not convinced. Leslie, who has been her strongest advocate, is ready to give his final remarks. Will he endorse the business for export?
So, Melissa, tell me, how much time do you need to implement what has been suggested to you by the judges?
I'll start chasing it from now, and I'll see how it goes until the end of the year.
Until the end of the year. So, is it okay if we see you next time?
Yes.
Yeah, because I mean, you got the best of this show this time in terms of advices.
I agree.
Yeah. So I think just go and remodel, and this is a nice way of, you know, you optimize your resources, you get the best results, you have got a unique value proposition, you work on that business model canvas, it will enlighten your day. So I think let's meet next year.
Yeah, and I love that you've got the tourism background already. You've got all of the knowledge. You know how you're going to scale up. You know how you're going to go international. Like, you've got all the tools.
Yeah.
Go do it.
Yeah, all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you.
The judges have made their decision. Sadly, Noble Travel isn't ready for markets beyond the borders, but with the right adjustments, Melinda's journey isn't over. It's just hit a layover.
Talking about Eiffel Tower is a multi-$100 billion economy on its own. I think the Egyptian pyramids, they're like 6 million people who visit them per year or something like that.
Yes.
We have Great Zimbabwe, a phenomenon. We have Victoria Falls, a phenomenon. Eiffel Tower is the Tower of Love, despite what happens around Paris and whatnot. The narrative is love. So I think we probably need to work around the narrative.
Yeah, that
and
they
people
do
are very
profiling.
good.
Even when you go to Germany in Cologne, there's a bridge where when you're in love, you go and lock you, and then you throw the keys. Yeah, so you are there forever. There's no changes. If you want to change,
it's a gimmick, but it works.
If you want to change, you need to look for the keys.
Exactly.
I can bet you the entire Europe. I suppose the entire Europe, they go.
You are in it forever.
The Eagle's Nest Youth Export Incubator, proudly brought to you by Zimtrade and EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.